Welcome back to Tech Guys, where we bring you the latest in the world of technology. Organically grown crops have grown in popularity significantly in recent years. Furthermore, while they are unquestionably superior to fruits and vegetables we get from our local grocer, they are not cheap. As a result, people have begun to grow their own food in their limited garden space. And of course, doing so is not easy. However, as the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. As a result, we now have a plethora of cool electronic inventions and smart gardening systems that can completely transform your small farm into a crop heaven. So, from the powerful Cub Cadet to the money-saving Grover, here are some of the best gardening inventions you need to have right now. 1. Top Keeper. You'd think that because you don't have to mow it, maintaining an artificial grass lawn will be simple. However, you'd be surprised at how simple it is to damage the grass while removing weeds and cleaning up the edges. The Top Keeper, on the other hand, is designed to keep that fake grass looking healthy while also trying to deal with moss formation. It has small pins that rotate around and rake in the dirt, weeds, and moss while ensuring that the grass is not damaged. Oh, and it's no stranger to the task either, as it can tidy up over 300 square meters of garden space in minutes, with its results equivalent to a professional football field, which is pretty impressive. 2. Fiskars Quick Fit Fruit Picker. Okay, we have to admit that picking fruits with your hands is an extraordinary experience that feels good. However, it can quickly become tedious and boring, especially if you're doing it repeatedly. So if you're tired of pulling fruits from the ground or the tree's branches, this is the most effective new tool in town. For example, its wide opening directs fruits to the tips for easy pulling from the branch, and once pulled, it's deposited into the handy see-through mesh bag. Because of course, you've got to see your yield so you feel proud of yourself. Finally, it includes a multi-tool head that is fully adjustable from pulling various types of fruits without harming them. 3. Gloria Multi-Brush. Okay, this one is an absolute must-have for anyone who has a patio right next to their garden. We all know how bothersome moss and lichen can be on your valuable stone or wooden floors, right? This bad boy takes care of everything and makes a job look like a piece of cake. This multi-brush, powered by a fairly powerful 500-watt motor, can thoroughly clean all sorts of things deeply ingrained within your patio tiles or walkways. And with multiple attachments, you're basically covered whether you have a cobblestone or a wooden floor, without leaving a single scuff. Furthermore, it has an edge cut and brush attachment that removes protruding grass and paths with incredible precision. Of course, there are lawn rollers for every type of grass and even artificial turf. 4. Garden Space. Now it's time to add some cool autonomy to the mix. And if you ever fancied yourself as a supervillain overlord with a horde of robot minions, this is the device for you. It's a handy little gardening robot that keeps an eye on your crops and waters them when they get thirsty. But how does it know they need water? To do its magic, it employs a 360-degree camera, an app, and a slew of sensors. Did we mention it's also solar-powered? Yes, Garden Space is completely self-sufficient and never runs out of power. All you have to do is connect to a water supply and you'll have a cute little caretaker in your backyard. 5. Grover. You'd be correct if you thought Grover sounded like a robot's name, because this little guy represents the pinnacle of your sprinkler system's progression. Consider it a robot that moves around your lawn, evenly and efficiently, watering any dry patches of land. Also, because it has sensors that tell it which parts of your lawn needs to be sprinkled, you end up saving a lot of water. All you have to do is connect it to a garden hose and let it go. Within a few minutes, it will scout the area and begin watering everything to perfection. However, if you want more control over it, there is also an app for that. 6. Eve Aqua. If you don't have time to lounge around and wait for your sprinkler system to water your lawn, Eve Aqua has you covered. To begin, it plugs directly into your existing outdoor faucet and converts it into a smart water outlet. And the results are that you can not only start or stop your sprinkler system with the push of a button, but you can also monitor consumption to save money. Plus, it's all displayed in the app, which you can use to control and monitor it from anywhere because it's wireless. It also wouldn't be smart if it didn't support AI assistants like Siri or Alexa. In fact, if you want to be completely hands-off with this thing, you can even schedule watering sessions. 7. Cub Cadet. It's the go-to brand for major gardening tools, similar to how Cat covers construction machinery. And if you thought lawnmowers couldn't be stylish, Get ready to have your opinion changed because this Ultimate Series ZT mower is the baddest thing you've ever seen. For starters, it has a massive 3000 watt-hour battery that only takes 4 hours to charge, but provides you with 2 acres of cleanly mowed land without the need for a single liter of gas. Furthermore, it has a variety of modes for cutting grass around trees, flower beds, and even fences. Furthermore, unlike gas-powered lawnmowers, its power never fades, allowing you to go full speed thanks to its sturdy steel frame and tough wheels. Zero emissions are also a big win for the environment, so it definitely earns some points. 8. Ryobi Bypass Lopper. Cutting renegade tree branches can be a frustrating experience, especially if you don't have the right tools. With this handy little lopper, you won't have to put in extra effort to get rid of those fronds and branches in your yard. The lopper is not only lightweight and easy to use, but it also prunes your trees and branches with the pull of a trigger. Also included is a 5 amp-hour battery that charges in under an hour. By the way, you can make over 250 cuts while making it appear to be a piece of cake. Of course, once you're finished, no one will know whether you've hired a professional gardener or not. 9. Einhell Joint Cleaner. Remember that Gloria multi-brush we mentioned earlier for your patio? This is the extreme version, designed specifically for tough pavements and walkways. It's essentially a cordless joint cleaner that removes any overgrowth between your pathways, such as moss, weeds, and overgrown grass. And it does so in style, thanks to its extremely powerful saw brush that spins so quickly that it cuts through that stuff with minimal effort. It's obviously safe to use because it not only detects skin contact and stops immediately, but it also has a protective shield on top of it. So just charge this bad boy up and show these pesky weeds who's boss. 10. Kurgan THA 700. While falling leaves off trees and covering a path looks cool for Instagram photos, especially during the fall season, it can also be a pain to deal with for anyone trying to keep these pathways neat and tidy. Plus, doing it manually is far too inefficient to consider. If you're stuck in that dilemma, take a look at this beast of a machine that simply mows through all kinds of trees and branches. All you have to do is jump on the back, move forward, and let the vertical cutter take care of the rest. Oh, and it has caterpillar tracks, which means it means business. If that isn't enough, its cutter can also change positions and perfectly cut horizontal hedges. 11. iHarvest. Despite its name, iHarvest is not an Apple product, but it does assist you in growing apples. It's essentially one of those indoor plant growing mechanisms that looks like it belongs in a space colony. However, unlike most other soilless gardens, this one is fully automated. So everything from proper lighting to watering is taken care of automatically. Indeed, the company claims that its electric model allows food to grow 3 times faster than soil. It also takes up only 2.5 square feet of floor space, which is practically nothing. All you have to do is drop a seed into its little pod, add water and nutrients, and marvel as your seeds magically come to life right before your eyes. 12. Gloria Garden Boy Plus. Back in the day, people used strange tools like a hand cultivator or a scuffle hoe to ensure that their soil was healthy and devoid of infestation. Nowadays, however, you can get handy in all-in-one tools like Garden Boy. This guy is fantastic for edging, crumbing, tearing, loosening, and weeding. The incredible thing is that it accomplishes all of this with unparalleled effectiveness. Oh, and it's clearly not manual. In fact, its motor can produce 400 watts and allow it to go deep as 8 centimeters. Furthermore, the electrosoil crumbler structures the soil perfectly for new sowing while preventing weed growth. Alright, which of these garden tools do you want in your home? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to our Tech Guys channel so you won't miss all the new videos that come out every other day that are all about tech news and reviews from some tech guys. Check you out next time.